Hello folks, and welcome to my fun little playthrough, Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. Right now, we of course have, if you're not watching the mirror, this is one of the custom songs that you can hear at the tops in New Vegas after you complete a specific few number of quests in a side quest arc. And it's performed by none other than Jsawyer, the lead director of Fallout New Vegas, as well as most recently Pentiment, another game. Two games, actually, which both already have playthroughs on the channel. Very much enjoyed them. And after years, I said we would come back to New Vegas, and here we are. I don't know, I felt like I should be quiet during that part. There's no narration, but it's cool. It's cool. Here we go. Right? No shortage of, as well, sadly, somewhat recently deceased, celebrity VO in this game.
War never changes.
Not yet Ron Perlman, though.
When atomic fire
right. I was talking about the guy in the checkered suit, not Ron Perlman.
Great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert.
Why would they look there?
They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world.
They got
a
lucky.
great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Get ready. Keep an eye on the guy on the left. Or no, the right. The guy on the right.
Time to
Our
cash
right.
out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't
He's
a fan.
tweaking.
Dig. You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
I've never been happier to be shot in the head, huh? Oh gosh. It still gets me. What a line, huh? What a work of prose. Good lord. Fallout New Vegas. And as you can see, we are running the Tale of Two Wasteland mods. We're not actually going to partake,
How about that?
but for the sake of stability.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Now, Michael Hogan recently had a pretty bad health scare, but as far as I know, last I heard, he's still with us, right? Bless up to Michael Hogan. If you've played Skyrim, also the voice of General Tullius, or if you're really into science fiction, he featured heavily in Battlestar Galactica. Also, if you're a fan of science fiction, he was... Oh, what was his name? Something Bailey? Some title Bailey in Mass Effect 2 and 3. He has a very distinctive voice. If you know, he sounds just like this. He really only does one voice, but it's a good one. Anyway, let me write this in. Oh, and also, before I get started, The Tale of Two Wastelands is, as far as I know, it doesn't change anything graphically or gameplay-wise for us, because we're not going to utilize its main feature, which is being able to go between both of the Gamebryo Fallout games, that being New Vegas and Fallout 3. Well, I guess you could say it has impacts gameplay-wise because, like I said, it drastically improves stability, from what I've heard, for a notoriously unstable game, that being Fallout New Vegas. Now, having said all that, what we do have installed that will drastically change the way the game plays is a derivative, an iterative derivative. Deviation? A split route, a branching path of the Jsawyer mod from back in the day, made by none other than Jsawyer around the time of the game's release, because it was also... New Vegas is notoriously a game where they didn't have much time to finish it whatsoever. So, post-release, this sort of unofficial director's cut-esque of a mod came out, which drastically increased difficulty and added more limitations. Now, because the game still had updates, given, you know, we've gone through several different iterations of Windows since its launch, well, it was up to modders as well to take that, if they had wanted, you know, it wasn't put upon them, but if they had wanted, to take what was done in that mod and sort of future-proof it for future versions of the game that would come to exist. And there's actually quite a few different branches, quite a few different versions of the Jsawyer mod. There are ones that add more stuff onto it, similarly in, like, trying to get into the same headspace as the mod and do more things within the game world along the same lines of it. There are others that kind of went in their own direction, sort of thinking, oh, what can we do to make the game even harder, more strenuous in different ways? There is at least one that decided to keep very close to exactly what that original Jsawyer mod did, including some of its oversights, I believe. And that is what we are using. We are using the Lone Star branch of the Jsawyer mod. And notably, things that changes is you have much lower encumbrance. You have a baseline of 50, so if you have 5 strength, 100 encumbrance, carry weight. A lot of things have weight to them. I believe there are now expired stim packs, which are far more common than regular stim packs. There is changes to some perks to make things a little bit more challenging. Changes to weights on a lot of things, changes to how much armor a lot of different armor types afford you, stuff like that. Changes to how you interface with the hardcore system, which, if you've only played Fallout 4, is basically the survival system. Not exactly, but it is what gives New Vegas a... What would you even call it? Like a needs meter or whatever, where you need to drink water or something. You need to drink something. You need to eat. You need to sleep. all of that good stuff, or horrible stuff, right? And we are going to have all of that turned on, maximum difficulty, Jsawyer mod, hardcore mode, which doesn't mean we only get one save, as you might think if you're keen on playing action role-playing games in the vein of like Path of Exile, Diablo. But regardless, that's what we're all dealing with. And if you want to know the specifics beyond what I've said, there will be some links in the description and stuff describing exactly what these mods are and mod collections and all of that in the description. Anyway, we've waffled on too long here, but it was necessary to get ahead of time because otherwise the game looks very similar to normal, right? I wasn't actually keen on very much in the way of graphics mods. I want the sort of original experience, you know? Okay.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Now, we would normally skip over stuff like this, but New Vegas's character creation is a little... it leaves something to be desired. It's slightly better than what was present in Fallout 3, but we're going to keep it pretty simple in the hopes of not screwing everything up too badly, because you definitely can, right? I think you tend to get the best results if, let's see, yeah, here, if you go with Caucasian or African American, but once you start delving into Asian and definitely Hispanic, as far as like real life races, suffice it to say, you know, it's not quite as robust of a character creator as what you get in like Fallout 4, for instance, which does a very good job, I would say. Nonetheless, we'll go here. Let's see, and I've sort of got an idea for the preset already. There we are, I think. Let's see here. Good. And then let's get aged up. I love to play older characters. There we are. Customize. And then tone. No, okay. Eye color is dark brown. Great. Brow? No. Okay. Eyebrow tone. Gotcha. And I want them kind of dark there because I believe when we change some of our other settings, it's going to also change that around. Like I said, it's not ideal. It's not great. Let's see. Hairstyle. I want to look very desperate. I want the crown of power. Perfect. Perfect. There's also the comb over, but I think there's something to be said for the balding option. Okay. And then facial hair. I want, let's see, what's it called here? I want the like almost pencil stash. Let's see here. Also, of course, for folks who watch the original playthrough of Fallout New Vegas on this channel, our unofficial title, in addition to being Courier 6, is that we are Longshot Lyle. I'm a creature of habit. What can I say? Is it Swashbuckler? It might be Swashbuckler, the one I'm thinking of. Okay. There we are. I don't know. Maybe it was like the gentleman. I don't want my character to look exceptionally cool. Could be that. Could be that. Ooh. That's definitely not a pencil stash, though. Maybe it was the swashbuckler that I was thinking of. Okay, we'll go for it. Great. And then I think that's good. Well, we can change the color. Because I think if we move away from... Let's see. If we change it to some of these, you get some gray in there too. Yeah, we'll go with chestnut. Perfect. Okay. Wonderful. I want this to be my character. I forget. With Old World Blues, do we get to recustomize if we want?
I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Alright, and then we'll use our little cheat here. Well, let's see. How's that? Yeah. Feels a lot more my speed.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
And this is also part of why I didn't want to cut the character creation out of the main video like I normally do and make it an unlisted one. It's because you get so much Doc Mitchell, right? Doc Mitchell is so intertwined with the character creation in this game. Not unlike, you know, your father in Fallout 3, right? Okay. Now, I've also got, in my handy-dandy notebook, I've got, already set up my special and my tag skills, as well as my traits and all that. Planned out, because I'm a freak. Alright, so we're going to have average strength. Now, right out the gate, my plans for this is, I'm thinking we either go with a house character or an NCR character, and I'm heavily leaning toward NCR because I've actually never played an NCR character in my life. NCR and Legion are the two that I've never actually personally played. And I think I'm... I don't know that I'm really in the mood for Legion right about now. Alright, let's see. And I want 9 perception. There we go. And endurance, I also want very high, which will help us a ton with the difficulty. Oh, and I also forgot. Gotta crank down our charisma. And I'm going to do what you ought not do. I'm going to actually lower our intelligence to 4. And if we had lowered it to 3, we would get special access to, like, the dumb dialogue choices, which in some cases actually do help you out. But we're just going to just take the debuff. We're just going to be bad, right? We're just going to be bad. All right. And then agility, I'm going to crank up to 8. And luck, although luck is super powerful, I'm bringing it all the way down. But yeah, I'm thinking NCR character. I want to be sneaky. But, I don't know how much I want to lean into, like, shooting or stabbing people while being sneaky. I really want to try and rely on using reverse pickpocketing. I think that sounds really fun. Not explicitly, but I do want to try and use it as much as possible. Okay. I think that'll be super fun. And endurance will also help us by virtue of being able to get the implants from the followers of the apocalypse. Oh, I better keep this handy. Because there are no bobbleheads, right? In this game? Are there bobbleheads in this game? Shoot, I can't even remember. It's snow globes, isn't it? Or are there bobbleheads and snow globes? I think it's just snow globes. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, and also, this reminds me, we're going to have a couple rules, which maybe if you already looked ahead at the description when I mentioned it earlier, I have a couple self-imposed rules for this. That being, we're not going to wear any type of normal armor, if we can help it. These are self-imposed, so if we really need to, we'll break the rules. But we're just going to wear, like, clothing. We won't be completely naked, but we will just wear clothing. We did this just recently as well, inadvertently, in the Fallout 3 playthrough. It wasn't planned, but we just kind of ended up doing it. So only clothing items. No light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, power armor, none of that. Only clothing. And we are also, and in this sense, maybe if this is your first time watching Fallout New Vegas or having any interaction with the game, this is going to make it be very weird, but we are deliberately not going to do any hacking or lockpicking. I think we can get through the entire game without doing that. If there's some point that I forgot about wherein we need to actually hack or lockpick, we'll have to do it, right? But I think throughout the entire game, you can either find passwords or keys and bypass the entire system. Right? We will, of course, miss out on optional loot. We will definitely miss out on stuff like that. But this is our own fun little challenge. Because last time I played the game, I 100%ed it. I got every single unique item and all that good stuff. Went everywhere, did everything. Okay. Let's see how tough this ends up being. It could be very tough.
Now that don't make a lick of sense. Seems to me you're the luckiest son of a gun in New Vegas. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Let's see. Can I turn up? Man, he's already, like, near max. We'll try and give him a bit more. Doc Mitchell, very soft-spoken. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's better.
I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter, burglarize, renovate, target, investment, demolish. See, when when he says this, you can't actually just say whatever you thought of. Okay. It's shelter. It's a house to live in. Shelter.
Night.
Campfire, dream, sleep, treasure, silencer. Okay. Sleep.
Bandit.
Bribe, crush, stab, Swiss cheese, vaporize, reasonable. This is the one where they show their hand the most, I think, as to what skills they're buffing up each time. We'll go with bribe.
Light.
Dark, heavy, beam, flash, inspiration, torch. A flashlight.
Mother.
Caretaker, jeans, cookie jar, tantrum, tattle, regret, human shield. Regret is so good. Regret is so good. I'm going with regret. We'll change around our stuff.
Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
My character would probably agree, because we're going to avoid direct conflict.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly disagree. It will be very useful to have companions in this.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
We're being stealthy, so maybe not. Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No opinion.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly disagree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Two-headed ant. An angry two-headed ant. An oozing wound. A shadow in a doorframe. A chemical reaction. A broken chain. I've always seen the angry two-headed ant. This is my favorite part because a lot of these are answers that I think most people come up with.
Okay.
Except for the last
How
one.
about this one?
I see a priceless work of art. It's some piece of space-age technology, a ship at sea. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. I generally do see the ship at sea.
Last one.
And unfortunately, two bears high-fiving is not available. A light in the darkness, a bearded man, a mushroom cloud, a head on a pillow. I mean, how could we not say a mushroom cloud? I'm surprised, like, a spade or whatever isn't available for on like playing cards or whatever, especially in a game New Vegas. You know, I'm surprised that's not there. Okay, a mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Okay, and then let me refer to what we get tagged. Let's see here. Perfect. I do want explosives because that's going to scale up with our reverse pickpocketing. That's going to be very fun and dangerous, but we'll see. Sneak, also very useful for this. And to help us out with survival mode, the survival skill. I have no idea how difficult or easy this will be. I've never played before with the Jsawyer mod. I have played before with hardcore, but that was not in the actual playthrough we did. That was in my own free time. Way back when the game first launched.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Which is actually way more fun. Now that I think of it, that's actually not half bad. That's kind of funny. If for Tale of Two Wastelands specifically, if you go to the capital wasteland first, that's actually not half bad. Right? That's not half bad. All right. I respect that. You know what? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool in the way in which that links up. All right. So for traits, we're going with small frame to get our agi up one more point. And also kind of making the limb crippling system a little bit more dangerous, which I love the system, but sadly it just doesn't do that much. But maybe, who knows, maybe Jsawyer mod actually cranks it way up. I scanned over a lot of its changes, but I didn't see anything immediately pop out about limb damage increase. But we'll see. It'll also give us more reason to take stuff that prevents it, you know, gives you more value elsewhere. And also +1 agility is super duper good. Now, also, we're going to go with Wild Wasteland. Me personally, I'm not a Wild Wasteland type of guy. I hate fun. I hate having fun. I think misery, that's the way to go. I think misery, melancholia, love it. Couldn't be a bigger fan. But a lot of people like the Wild Wasteland, and we didn't play through with it the first time around, and I know if we don't at least have one playthrough of Fallout New Vegas on this damn channel where I use Wild Wasteland, people are gonna cry. And I can't. And although I personally like melancholia and sadness and horrible misery and tragedy, I hate to see other people be sad. Alright. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. All right, we'll see what we can get. This gives us all the Easter eggs.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
And you know, immediately people were like, he better turn on Wild Wasteland, that way he gets access to the holy hand grenade if he's putting that much into explosives. I know what you're thinking. I know you. I know all what you're thinking. I already got it figured out. I know. Gosh, look at Doc Mitchell. He's booking it.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc. I love the little thing where he adds, I know what it's like having something taken from you. You shouldn't have gone through my stuff. What do I do now? You shouldn't have gone through my stuff.
Didn't have much choice, I'm afraid. But I understand the sentiment. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hardcore mode. This fully explains it. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, stim packs heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time, ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special reward. Forgot that. Would you like to activate hardcore mode? Isn't it just the Chivo? Do you actually get something out of... I think it's just the Chivo, right? Anyway, sure, yeah, I'll do it. Great, I'm already thirsty. Let's see, let me also make sure my gameplay is cranked all the way up. Yep, here we go. Oh, whoops. There we are, very hard. And let me turn the kill cam mode off. I don't like the kill cams, they startle me, right? I don't like them, and sometimes they linger for a little too much. I've never been a fan of it. All right. Anything else, Doc Mitchell, before I head out?
I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can.
Okay. I'm hurt. I need help, Doc. I need medical supplies. Tell me about yourself, Doc. What town is this? Who was it that rescued me? Do you know anything about the man that shot me? I have to go now. And speech 13 out of 30. And this is one of the fun things I do really appreciate about New Vegas, specifically over Fallout 3, is that for the checks that you don't meet, you can actively fail them, which I love failure. I love failing them. Speech 13 out of 30. Don't I at least get a lollipop before leaving, Doc?
Sorry, I'm afraid I'm all out of lollipops.
Honestly, I thought I'd at least elicit a chuckle from him. He did not pick Wild Wasteland. Alright, tell me about yourself, Doc.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said before you had something taken from you.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Okay, what town is this?
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
What else can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
Is Chet, like, new in town? Doc Mitchell does not seem to care for Chet. And frankly, based on my memory, he shouldn't, right? Fuck Chet. Dude, Chet sucked if I remember correctly. Could you give me the rundown on Good Springs one more time? Nah, I'm good. Who was it that rescued me?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
Do you know anything about the man that shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
Okay. How much are your medical supplies?
Sure.
Okay. And since we don't need we're not going to use bobby pins, I'm just going to get rid of them. Okay. Yeah, here are the expired stims. 8 HP. 2 times 4 seconds. What? Oh, okay, I see what it means. 2 HP per second over 4 seconds. Gotcha. Okay, we need not buy anything, though. Alright, I gotta go.
You take care now.
Now, of course, we can look around his house here and take some of his stuff pretty freely. Take the hat. Free money. Pre-war book. Don't need that. Little footlocker is empty. Let's make sure our mod is working. Yep, we have 100 carry weight. Oh, whoops. Let's see. Buffalo gourd seeds will be useful for eating. Knife could be useful. Pork and beans. Sugar bombs. Definitely need food. Cram. Got some Rad-X. I forget. Empty syringes. Can we manufacture stim packs? You might be able to with survival. Now, I do remember that Tale of Two Wastelands does add back in a few cut items. Like, if you didn't know, for instance, Fallout 3 originally was slated to have a cryolator. And I believe Tale of Two Wastelands adds that back in. Definitely taking these more high-value items. Smokes. Okay. Good. Braxo ain't too valuable. Drink from this. Slurp for a bit. Does just one slurp fix all of our hydration, or do we need to keep going like Fallout 4 style? I have no idea. Coffee mugs and pots. I'm not even gonna bother hoarding them for Old World Blues. Flour, maybe. Pilot light. Oh, well, it's valuable. We'll take it. Pressure cooker I can sell to Chet. Yeah, here we go. The liquid nitrogen on account of, Tale of Two Wastelands, I believe. I'm gonna leave it, though. I have no intention of using the cryolator. Okay. Got some yeast. We can't search the cabinets, fair enough. Let's see. How do I crouch? Or can I not crouch yet? Maybe I can't. Maybe I have to exit his house. Paperweight. Got a baseball glove. Anti-venom. Stims, Radex. Gun case. There we go. Scrap metal, a crutch. Could definitely build something now. Blood pack, surgical tubing. I'll take that. Medex. Yeah, you can, if you have high enough science, you can cook something up. There appears to be enough chemical components available to create a small quantity of chems. Assuming one has the knowledge to do such a thing. You need science of 25 or higher. Okay. A broken SMG. This 9mm submachine gun is broken, but can possibly be restored to a fully functioning weapon. I'm leaving it. Some Sunset Sarsaparilla. I'll take all of the filled up ones. Paperweight again. Doctor's bag. Amazingly, he doesn't like you sleeping in the bed. He'll let you do anything else in here, but he does not want you sleeping around in here. Weapons. All weapons fall under a weapon skill category that determines how effective the weapon is. Guns, energy weapons, explosives, melee weapons, or unarmed. Compare the small icon below and to the left of the weapon's icon to the icon shown in the Pip-Boy's skill menu. Dam/DPS, these indicate the base damage and damage per second respectively. Weapons with a low dam have difficulty penetrating armor. If you hit a target's damage threshold, switch to a weapon with a higher dam or use ammo that reduces the target's damage threshold. For example, armor piercing. Strength and skill. Many weapons have a strength and or skill requirement. If your character does not meet the strength or skill requirement for the weapon, its aim will wobble, if a firearm, or it will attack more slowly, if a hand-to-hand weapon. C&D. A weapon's condition affects the amount of damage it does. At 75% condition or higher, the weapon does max damage and only needs to be maintained. A weapon with low condition will do less damage and may jam when reloaded. Repair/mod. These options take you to the repair and mod submenus, where you may repair damaged equipment or attach weapon modifications respectively. Yeah, having weapon mods in this game was a big deal back in the day. Let's see, I guess I'll put that there. Actually, I put that there and put this there. And dynamite, I guess I'll put it on 3. Now, apparel. Apparel can consist of many different types of gear, ranging from clothing and armor to sunglasses and hats. DR and DT. Apparel grants DR and DT to protect from damage. The totals displayed at the top of your Pip-Boy are a combination of all your equipped armor, in addition to any bonuses from perks or chems. DR represents the percentage reduction of all incoming damage, and is applied first. Your DT value is then directly subtracted from the remaining damage, although even the thickest armor will still let a small amount of damage through. C&D. Apparel's condition affects how much protection it provides. Apparel above 50% condition provides max protection and only needs to be maintained. Light, medium, heavy. Medium and heavy apparel will slow characters down when equipped. Repair. This option opens the repair submenu, which allows apparel to be repaired by salvaging parts from similar items. Okay. And I will change my outfit around too, because this will actually give me 2% more damage reduction. And the hat. Cool. Terrible hat. Alright. Whoa! I am blocking the XP meter there. Oh yeah, we're going to get all of these. Old World Blues, we've got it. Alright, the reunion. Yep, from Ulysses, Lonesome Road. Happy Trails Expedition. Yep, Honest Hearts. Oh, the Sierra Madre. Dead money has been loaded. Cool. And there's Victor. Okay. Now, let me see here. Can I raise up? Well, no, I'll do it later. It'll take a... I'll block the XP gained area for a bit. Gunrunner's Arsenal. Now, this is the important thing, is the pre-order bonus, which is now baked into the New Vegas Ultimate Edition. Jsawyer mod hides and scatters all of these items around the wasteland. So you no longer get to completely unbalance the start of the game by virtue of having them. Okay. Should we speak with Victor immediately? Why not, right?
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave. Do you know who those men were who attacked me? How did you end up in Good Springs? How did you happen to find me? I've never seen a robot like you before. Goodbye. Well, thanks for digging me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Victor, maybe you got shot in the head too, huh? It's going around, right? I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Okay, well, I have to go now.
Happy trails!
Happy trails. High roller sweet. All right. Let's see. Should we go pay attention to Chet real quick? Yeah, let's do it. There we are. Hello, Chet.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Okay, well, actually, hang on, Chet.
Take it easy now.
There's something I need to do in here before I forget. Yoink. Turn that right off.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yeah, and among other things. What makes the surplus ammo inferior, by the way?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
You know what's really weird as well? I recently, and maybe it's to do with installing New Vegas and all of its mods, but I recently got recommended a whole bunch of weird, like, videos from gun YouTube, which I normally do not get those. Normally I get menswear YouTube and video games YouTube. But I got a whole bunch of videos of people who shoot a shitload of bullets saying that they were getting lead poisoning because they just shot so many rounds. I'm talking like thousands of bullets, oftentimes indoors. Not great. And it was people who were like, wow, yeah, I got lead poisoning. I was wondering why like my wrist was hurting. I was getting all these headaches. My stomach was just turning over on itself. My ribs were hurting. It hurt to get up. I thought maybe I was just getting old and it was real rough. But I went to the doctor and got a blood test. Turns out I got lead poisoning. I was like, my God, man. What the hell? All right. Tell me about weapon mods and special ammo.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Okay. Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it.
Hey,
if you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it.
He's a walking commercial.
Behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
I'd like to know more about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Anything else you can tell me about Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Alright. Let me see what you got.
Can do.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of freakish ammunition. Okay, boxing tape, dynamite, flare gun, long fuse dynamite. I don't think we need any of these, though, huh? Okay, should I sell off my jumpsuit? I think I ought to. I have no interest in just hanging on to stuff. Because we do not have that kind of luxury. Tempted to get the doctor's bag, though, but I think we'll find some. Miscellaneous here. Anything that we want? Anything in particular? Weapon mod. Plasma pistol recycler. Wow. I didn't even know you could put a recycler and a plasma pistol in this. Laser pistol recycler. Shoo. Maybe I should get that. I don't have the money for it, though. But early on, a recycler? 1 in 4 shots you get back. Okay. Well, no, I think you can get a very easy, what do you call them? The hybrid breeder thingamajig? I think you can get one of those real simply. Okay, and then what should I sell off? Maybe I'll keep ammunition for now. But we definitely need to keep in mind that we need to be selling it at some point. Otherwise, it's going to catch up with us. Okay.
Another satisfied customer.
All right, see ya.
Take it easy now.
Anything else back here that I may want? Nope. Let's head on out over here, and here we have these benches. Should I whip something up? Crafting. 3 basic types of objects in the world can launch the crafting interface. Campfires, workbenches, and reloading benches. Each station allows the creation of a subset of items. Though many recipes are visible at any time of the game, some recipes will only appear when the player completes a quest or finds a special item. You may also find that certain companions or special locations can open special crafting interfaces for the player. Recipes have skill and ingredient requirements that must be met to proceed. If any requirement is darkened, that requirement has not been met. Any recipe that has all of its requirements fulfilled will appear fully lit. After using a recipe, the products of the recipe will all immediately be available in your inventory. And we can recycle the energy cells right here. I may as well do it. Don't get any XP from crafting in this game. Bent tin can equals tin can. I believe this is from Jsawyer mod. Oh yeah, you can actually cook up a doctor's bag. Oh. Okay. Meals to metal. Alright. I remember that. Time bomb. Oh, you can actually manufacture a super stim pack. Huh. Oh yeah, look at that. Stim pack homemade. You do need science though, which we don't have. Explosives we could get. Lead, powder pistol, scrap electronics, and sensor module. Okay. Gas bomb. Pilot light, duct tape, scrap electronics, and sensor module. That's actually not that tough. A firebomb. Oh, empty Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle. Huh. And that was, yeah, explosives. I do not remember what the dog hide belt is for. Tin grenade. Tin can, pistol powder, and duct tape. Alright. And then over here, reloading bench. Same deal as before, but this is for manufacturing all kinds of ammunition. Okay. Good. Oop, don't want to enter from that way. Of course, Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Out east by the river? I bet he's referring to a specific area, right? I wonder what he's referring to. Like, out east by the river could refer to anything, really. Because there is a lot out, like the length of the river is pretty huge. Well, do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Kaisar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, And then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
So what do you use the bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
The bighorns. All right. Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be.
Why not both? All right, I gotta go.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
All right.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Okay. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert. I need to get to Prim. Could you suggest a route? I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available. What do you do around here? Let's talk about the areas around Good Springs. Goodbye.
Until next time.
We'll talk to her in just a bit. Let's see. Where is... There it is. Oh, that ain't it. Oh, it's the jukebox in the other room. Okay. Let's head over here and get this thing turned right off. Did I get it? I don't hear anything.
Hey
Okay,
there.
sorry. Shh.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yeah, sure. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert?
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okay, fixing things. Which maybe I want fixing things. Blink. Because then I could maybe repair that radio. Let's see. What all do I need? Well, I can't even repair it right now. Shit. I guess I need to speak to Trudy to be able to do it. Anything good back here? Not that I can tell. Back here. And drink a little bit more water. Let's see, I took one sip. How's my H2O look? It's back to 0. Maybe it fully caps you out. Alright, we better go meet. Well, hang on. Anything good here? A couple of caps. I'll take the bad karma. Salesman Weekly, meeting people. It's high value stuff. Taking all those and that. Purified water as well. Anything else good back here? I'm fine. Okay.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Okay.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Yeah, look at that. I got 2 in 1. My God.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in. End tutorial. I think I've learned enough. All right. We're locking in. Whatever happens during this, happens. If Sunny Smiles dies, so be it. If Cheyenne dies, so be it. The only thing we're reverting is if I die, of course. All right, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
There we are. Wow, it's good to be back. My goodness. Oh shit. Cheyenne, you're fucking me up big time, dog. You go a bit quicker without two-hander, right? Yeah. Oh man, we're significantly quicker. Look at this. Yeah, wow. I forget if that was the case in Fallout 3 or not. I don't think it was. I think you always moved at the same speed regardless. Okay, we're almost there.
Hear
And
that
you
up
can
on the
hear
ridge
'em.
behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
Right, I
Bunch of
really
little
did hear
monsters
them.
is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
I feel like I never remembered actually being able to hear them.
Okay, you're on. Go give them hell.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see that fucking gecko. Wow, got in one. Holy shit.
Oh, that's it. Got it.
Shit, look at me, fucking Annie Oakley over here. I got them all?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing.
Oh.
You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Okay. Are we also doing the stealthy approach here, or... Fuck that. Okay, yeah, I guess...
Do this. Got it.
Now, welcome to VATS. Welcome to the Vault Tech Assisted Targeting System, or VATS. VATS displays the chance you will hit, along with the condition of each body part. Mouse 1, attack your target. Mouse 2, cancel an attack. E, accept your actions. Left click on the left or right arrows to switch to a new target. The number of attacks you can make is limited by your AP, action points. Oh my gosh, my hit chance is through the damn roof. Fuck it, I'm gonna take it. Wow. Man, is my difficulty still maxed out? Am I just that fucking good? Shit, I'm on very hard. Holy shit. I remember having a lot more trouble with these geckos in the past. Oh shit, they're off. Okay, no time to even loot them. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm en route. Good lord, y'all are cruising for a bruising over here.
Come on, help!
Whew. Oh there.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure.
Holy
I came up
Toledo.
here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Damn. She almost died. She's like, fuck. Damn, you look thirsty. You should have what I got. Reputation. A brand new system with New Vegas. You have established a reputation with a group of people in the Wasteland. Whether that reputation is good or bad, you're finally somebody. And people associated with that group will start to react to what you've done. There are many different factions in the Wasteland, and you can develop a distinct reputation with each one. As you perform actions that benefit a group, you will gain fame. If you perform actions that harm a group, you will gain infamy. Your reputation with any given group is a measure of that combined total of fame and infamy that you have earned. The benefits and drawbacks of any given reputation depends on the group itself. You may receive discounts with merchants, provoke attacks from hired thugs, or simply be treated differently. Though you will initially start out with the neutral reputation with any given faction, your fame and infamy will eventually push your reputation in different directions. You can see all of your current reputations under the general section of your Pip-Boy. Good reputation, smiling troublemaker, some good, a little bad. Good-natured rascal, good, a little bad. Accepted, some good, liked, definitely good, idolized, most good. Mixed reputation, soft-hearted devil, more bad than good. Dark hero, more good than bad. Mixed, some good, some bad. Unpredictable, good and bad. Wild child, most good, most bad. Bad reputation, sneering punk. Some bad, a little good. Merciful thug, bad, a little good. Shunned, some bad. Hated, definitely bad. Vilified, most bad. And I am accepted here. Folks have come to accept your helpful nature. Very fun, but maybe a little too in-depth. I don't know. But either way, I think a definitive improvement over just a, like, sort of binary karmic system as used in Fallout's prior. I'm personally not a big fan of the karma system. I don't enjoy it. I so much more prefer faction reactions as opposed to, like, karma. All right, Sunny smiles.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
It couldn't hurt. Man, look at Cheyenne. Cheyenne is like bugging out. Okay. Cheyenne is looking like a member of the Great Khans. Couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okay. Well, let's definitely take all this gecko crap. Gecko egg. And I'll take another sip. Just one, and let's see. Yeah, I think maybe it just fully resets our whole situation if we drink from a water source like that. I don't know. Garden hose. That's gotta be new, huh? I don't remember garden hose. Oh, turn that off. Duct tape. I'm taking it. Actually, I'm just gonna take all of it. We can sell off the others to Chet. Alright. And over here. Get some of these tin cans, which we can use. Alrighty. Let's head on back and go get some materials. We should probably also check out those places where we took down the geckos. Gather up more of their junk. I thought that was a person over there. It's just a big old corn cob tree. I don't actually know what those are. I have no idea what they are. Corn cob tree. Okay. Anything good here? No. Some tin cans. Of course. Now we can turn bent tin cans into regular tin cans. This is the second gecko zone. Already looted that one. Got a shovel here. Was the shovel a weapon? It is. Wow. Bonus crit damage and chance. Okay. Did you need a shovel in this game to dig up graves? I think you did. We definitely ought to keep it on us. Or at the very least, we'll find some grave sites here before long. And we can try interacting with them. We'll drop the shovel, and then we'll try interacting with the grave sites. Just to test it out, because I can't recall. There we go. Geckos. Sure. Now, if I want eating food... Okay, yeah, minus H2O minus. Food or FOD minus 16. That's how we know that it's turning back the counter. Great. Okay. Let's head back over here. And where did she suggest? Let's see. Quests. Find a Brock flower and a Xander root. Oh, look, it's lit up red. I remember that. Okay. Well, let's immediately make a beeline for that cemetery. Or should we go to... No, you know what? Let's do the nearest one. We can get the cemetery on the way back. Then maybe it'll be a little bit closer to night and we can hear the voices of the damned. Spooky stuff at the cemetery at night. Look at that. Free bottle. Okay. This is Victor's shack here, no? Victor home. Oh, turn that off. Victor is not here. Victor has tried to take a huge dump, but failed doing so, and instead broke the hell out of the toilet. Ooh, Stealth Boy. Is this a guaranteed bit of Stealth Boy loot right there? I know there's a little shack outside of Good Springs, but I don't know if we're guaranteed some here in Victor's shack. Man, Fallout classic music. Holy cow. It's hidden different now that I've actually played them. Okay. Weapon repair kit. You can actually sleep here. Fishing battery. 20 gauge. Some darts. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, hello, Victor. Anything in the mailbox here? Cherry bomb. Baseball glove. And sell that to Chet. Nothing even in that. Okay. We should probably go over to sell stuff to Chet right now, because we're getting kind of encumbered. Thanks to all the gecko crap. Anything in this mailbox? Duct tape and a camera. Take it to sell it, why not? Sarsaparilla ashtray, I'm leaving it. It is good to hear the old New Vegas music, though. Alrighty. Oh, somebody over there doing some farming. Well, let's get the tutorialization for this. Welcome to the Mojave Express. Mojave Express drop boxes like this one can be used to deliver items to any Mojave Express drop box that you've discovered. Once you find a Mojave Express Dropbox, just activate it, and you will be able to use that location to send and receive items. Okay.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Not really, I'm looking to sell some.
Can do.
Okay. Let's see, miscellaneous, get rid of these, get rid of that. Oh, I can't eat gecko egg? Should I sell the hide or try to tan it? I'm gonna sell it. It's heavy as hell. We'll find more eventually. The egg I might be able to cook very shortly, so I'll keep that. Let's see, do magazines have encumbrance? They do not. Good to know. Another dangerous thing is that Stimpaks do have encumbrance now. Okay. Sure, I'll sell the knife and keep the shovel. There we are.
Thanks.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Take it easy now.
Very daring to not have anyone who offers repairs. Okay. So up there ought to be the cemetery. Nice peace-loving bighorner. We probably ought to... Oh, Tales of Chivalry. We probably ought to go through all these interiors if possible. I don't remember which ones you can or cannot. Looks like most of them you can't. Can't enter them. I don't think I ever bothered to go through each and every building within Good Springs. Now that I think of it. Oh, hey, look. Free BB gun? Yeah. Probably ought to sell it, honestly. Right. Okay. Sure. That house is locked down. I don't want to go inside the gas station just yet. Programmer's Digest. Great. One that we should definitely sell off. Meeting people. Sensor module. Useful for making bombs. Carton of smokes. We can take some corn, some maize, but we'll lose out on karma. Wasn't sure if I could jump that. Did I search this mailbox? Did not. More Tales of Chivalry. Anything over here? There's at least a mailbox. Nothing. Is it illegal to take out the bighorner? Is Easy Pete gonna get mad as hell at me? Feel like he would. Or at the very least, I feel like he ought to. Nothing too useful there. Yeah, can't pick those. Hello.
Hey there.
Can I enter your house? I can. You have anything good? Oh my gosh, look at this. Now, it's not illegal to check. It's not illegal to just look. Same goes for people's inventory, right? If I open the pickpocketing UI, bunch of food, mute fruit, agave. Do I want the bad karma, though? Is it worth it? Ooh, Sunset's sarsaparilla star bottle cap. I definitely want that. It's not even stealing. Got a suitcase. Merc Grunt outfit. Do I want this? I think it's technically armor, no? It says light. I don't know. Is it armor? It says outfit, so I don't think it is armor. Yeah, how do I fucking know what is and isn't armor? Here, I'm gonna take that. Isn't this the one that's, the sort of like classic Fallout 3 looking doctor outfit? Yeah. Yeah, it's Boone's outfit. I guess if it says outfit or whatever, right? That's how we'll know. And look at this. 50 rounds of 22. 100 in total. I'm taking it. Brahmin skin outfit. I don't want any of that. Definitely want that 22, though. Take the ammunition. Look at this. There's a shitload of cash back here, too. Oh, yeah. The, Jsawyer mod also debuffs the value of pre-war money. I'll take it, though. It can be our fun little item that we collect. Pre-war money. Because we're definitely not going to be able to, like how we did in Fallout 3, we're not going to be able to carry around... Shit, how do I... There we go. Here, maybe I should swap the key bindings around. I instinctively went to F, and maybe that's on account of Fallout 3 bindings that I had. Let's see. Grab F and then change view. Okay, I went to Z. Perfect. Damn, we almost look like Boone right now from behind. Okay. Anything else around here? Brahmin steak. We're not desperate enough to steal food now. I think we're good. Nope. Oops. Okay. Sure. Let's get out of here. Let's check your inventory, pal. What have you got? Steady. Varmint rifle as well. Don't need any of that, though. Okay, let's pawn off the... What do you call it? The BB gun. Oh, there you are.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Let me see what you got.
And
let's see, there we are. I don't even have any BBs for it. Okay. Should I sell off the dirty pre-war spring outfit? I think so. Miscellaneous here. Anything else I ought to dump? I guess, yeah, the conductor. I don't have a recipe for that. The smokes. And the pins. Sure. Okay, that ought to do. I could sell off these energy cells, but if I need ammunition, we kind of need that. I'll sell the darts. Okay, that'll do.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Goodbye.
Take it easy now.
Alright, let's make way for the school so we can get the Xander root or the Brock flowers at the school. I can't remember which. I think it's the Brock flower, right? I think. Free entry to this house. Oh, I can even sleep here if I want. Got some buff out. Wow, I can actually take everything here too. Whose fucking house is this? Another Merc Grunt outfit. How good am I at repair? Maintain? Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Oops. Keep tapping escape to close out menus. Where'd I get that reflex from? Okay. Gecko kebab. It's not even stealing. Oh my god. Whose fucking house is this, for real? Shit, maybe it is mine. I have no idea. I don't remember whatsoever. Can I check this trailer? Oh, I sure can. Ah, nothing. Mailbox here? Nothing in there either. Another mailbox. Bobby pin. I'll take it to sell. They weigh nothing. Ah, White Horse Nettle. Forgot what that's good for. But we are a high survival character, so we could probably cook it up into something. Ah, corn cobs. Corn cob plant. Okay. So we checked that building. How about this one? Can we enter here? Oh, I can. Another carton of smokes. Oh.
Howdy.
Oh, this is your house.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Am I free to take your... No, I'm not. Okay. You got anything interesting on you? Just 2 caps. I'll leave you be. Another star cap. Man, I forgot how many you can get in this town. You have anything particularly valuable? 20 gauge. Oh, a single shotgun too. Gotta take those. It's early game. We need weapons and ammunition. Okay, Radaway and Stim Pack. Yeah, see, I think other iterations of the Jsawyer mod would give encumbrance to also Radaway. Because it doesn't make sense that Stimpaks have encumbrance, but Radaway doesn't, right? It's just an oversight. But I kind of like the... I like it in its original form. I like the idiosyncratic nature of that, you know? Because I've never messed around with the Jsawyer mod, so I kind of want that, like, the warts and all experience. I like that from a sort of academic level. Oh there, big Horner. In that building we cannot enter, and this is the schoolhouse. Let's see, what weapon ought I use here? I guess I'll use the single shotgun, because it's actually quite bad for normal fights. We'll check the mailbox at the end of the road before we go over. Oh, there's nothing. Is there anything else here in the actual rubble? Empty sarsaparilla bottle. Okay. There are little dudes outside here? I don't think so. Oh, there are. Look, they're showing up. Got high enough perception. Is this what we want back here? Oh, it's a jalapeno. Get the jalapeno poppers, baby. Do a quick save as well. And we'll round the corner. Oh, yeah, cool. Probably not even worth it to be fighting them with a gun, but fuck it, right? Oh, look, it's escaping. Is it going for the big one? Oh, shit! There we go. Yeah, if we wanted to be really efficient, we would just use, like, melee or something here. I don't know, maybe we should be really efficient. Oh, here's the Xander route. Perfect. There more here? Yeah. Okay, let's head on inside. Fuck it, we're using the shovel. Oh man, I forgot how dark it is in here. Fuck yeah. Okay. Forgot how good and stupid that can be. Can you bust up their eggs? Oh, yeah. Alright. Salesman Weekly. Metal box with some Wonder Glue. No, thank you. Empty cola. Oh, we got Programmer's Digest. A lot of desks here we can check, but we'll wait to check them at the end. Another mantis egg, one that we can actually search. Oh my god! I forgot about that! Oh, I can just run over him. I forgot about that too. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. Can I grill some manti? I think you can, right? I can turn these forelegs into food. Okay. You need 4 legs to turn into grilled mantis because so small, you know? You need 4 legs. 3, 2, and 1 just wouldn't do. You like that? That's pretty good, huh? That's pretty good. Okay. Here. Toy car. Locker, ashtray, tin can. I think we're good on tin cans. Can't get into that. Free bobby pin. Terminal. Can't get into that. Duct tape, I'll take it. Oh, railway spikes. Sell those. Okay, anything else back here? Metal box filled with wonder glue. I don't believe I have the key, right? More bobby pins. I guess we can check. Yeah, I don't even have the lockpicking to do it. Nor hacking. Probably for the best. Help me beat out the internalized instinct to just immediately see it and try and hack or lockpick. Okay. Sure. Okay, now let's make way for the cemetery. And because it's nighttime, we should be able to hear the spooky stuff. Did I check this house? The interior? I did not. There's a radio on in here. A dirty pre-war businessware. Ah, here's the key. Good Springs Home Safe Key. Wow, this is what I'm talking about. Now, oh, and look, it says use key. That's how we'll know. Okay. Wow, okay. What a fucking world, huh? Got a police pistol. Pack of smokes. We're gonna have to ditch some crap here, too. Take all that. Sledgehammer, definitely not worth taking that. Let's see, miscellaneous. What do I want to drop here? I guess I'll drop it on the floor. Okay. There we are. Thank goodness for the damn key ring, huh? Okay, and then I'm going to swap around to the pre-war businessware. Okay. If we're going NCR. Oh, glowing shroom. Feel like we should be donning a city slicker type of suit. And maybe I'm somewhat partial. Vacuum cleaner. There's some good stuff in this house. Pre-war hat. Reading glasses. Which we do not have the one, what do you call it? Trait. You get a bonus for that. Some 9mm, I'll take it. Flour, first aid. I'll take those. The rest, purified water, worth taking. 9mm, I'll take it. Big spoon. Squirrel stew, take that. Beer, liquid nitrogen, I'll leave it. Okay. I think that's everything here in this house. I wonder, inside the schoolhouse, is there a key there too? And we just didn't see it? There maybe is. Maybe I missed it. Look, I've never had to worry about finding keys to things in such a way before in my life. Okay. Let's head on up this way. And we gotta be careful, there's some scorpions often on the prowl up here. Look, there's already a... What are they called? Barkwood scorpion? Something along those lines. Definitely don't want to use the shovel for this. Fuck it. I might be faster than the scorpion. Well, I could also try and snipe at it. Let's try that. Nice. Poison gland is very, very valuable. Change around my bindings a bit too. Do a quick save. Hopefully that's not a full-ass scorpion. It's real close. Bloatfly. Oh my gosh. Bullets are hit scan, no? Okay. Can't you kill this friendly crow too? Yeah. Neat. Look at long view distance. Low level of detail. New Vegas. Oh, cool. Oh shit. Look, we got no graphics mods, baby. Okay. Just looking at it toggled this patch of land into low level of detail. Don't look at New Vegas for too long, or your whole world's gonna go low level of detail. You won't go blind, but everything will be low level detail. Distinctive cigarette butt. Can't even loot the bloatfly? More of the butts. Rock flower? We need those. Am I mistaken? I thought you could hear the voices of the damned. Maybe you have to turn off the music. You found a limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. These are rare pre-war artifacts. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. Oh, I think because I turned it into giblets. Okay. Couldn't loot it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, did you hear it a bit? Hang on. Let's see. Music is just one tick under master. The voices of the damned. Okay. Prickly pear fruit. Barrel cactus fruit. Tobacco chew. Okay. Now, let's do a quick save. I'm gonna drop the shovel. You'll need a shovel. Okay. 10 caps. No bad karma for that. Taking all this stuff, then. Buff out. Bury me with the buff out. Alright. Is that all of them? I think. Great. And we should be careful, because if we go over here, we're going to end up tangoing with some some regular rad scorpions, which we may not be ready for. I did check this one too, no? Yeah, grave empty. So we'll just always keep the shovel on us, because there's a few points where we'll find a gravesite. If we get a companion before too long, we'll have them carry around the shovel, I guess. Okay. Let's head on back. Trudy should also be in the saloon now. Maybe we can speak with her and get her little radio fixed up. And then immediately turn it the fuck off. Alright. Over here. Shit, ain't nobody up at this hellish hour. She back here sleeping? Maybe I could at least speak with her. No, fuck. Okay. Free 357 though at this hour. Do I want to take it? I forget if she actually wields it. My police pistol already, it already shoots 357. I guess I'll leave it. Okay, well, what can you do? I have no idea where she even fucks off to. I guess we can see where Sunny Smiles is. We can track that. I always thought she slept inside the actual saloon. Is this it? This is not it. Maybe she's in here, though. We'll check real fast. Ain't nobody in here. Oh, shit, there is. Oh, it's Easy Pete. Okay. I have no idea what house Trudy sleeps in. We probably robbed it already. Right? Whatever house it is, we probably been there. We probably took all the shit she's got. Sunny Smiles is out over here at the Good Springs Source. We'll just fast travel real quick. Save ourselves a hot minute or two. Let's see. Let me check this. H2O is at 323. So if I just take a quick slurp, just tap it. Okay. I do need to slurp multiple times. Still, it hit it for like, what? 100? 200? Yeah, I think it was 200, right? Good to know.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Okay.
Hey, that's not bad, see?
Oh, I already picked some up.
All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay, I'll do that. Now we have a tracker for her. Do you have anything else to say?
Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Okay, well, I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Magazine on locksmiths? What are the bobby pins for? A magazine?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
All right, I'll go take a look at that safe when I have a chance.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
NCR?
The New California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
One of the interesting things is that we don't know a lot about this area. Obviously, as a player, but they never lampshade the why you don't know, right? They leave it, at least until Lonesome Road, I guess. No? They leave it open to interpretation as to like exactly how your character doesn't know what's going on. It could be that you're a local, but getting shot in the head made you forget, like, what the hell is the NCR, right? You're a courier for the Mojave Express, but you don't know what the NCR is. It could be because you're just not from around here. You know, there is room enough there for interpretation to be like, yeah, my character just isn't from this area. I'm out from further eastward. Or you could say, like I said, you got shot in the head, thus you forgot. What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the other group?
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Alright, that's all I wanted to know. Let's talk about something else.
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
Well, I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Okay, well, I gotta go.
Until next time.
Alright, let's actually take a look at the crafting menu for real. Ah, I can make bloat fly slider. And, of course, healing powder. Ant nog. Ant bits. Ant eye venom. Bighorner steak. Black coffee. Cool. No, it actually does reduce your need for sleep. Does it use up the coffee mug and pot? Might be worth keeping in mind. Okay. Lot of stuff we could do. Centaur Deathclaw poison. Ironically uses rad scorpion poison gland. Alright. Desert salad. Fiery purgative. Cures animal poison. Fire ant nog. Gecko kebab. Gecko steak. Oh, grilled mantis leg. You need honey mesquite pods. Those are very sought after. And wine. Homebrewed Nuka-Cola. Homebrewed sarsaparilla. Man, there's a bunch. Mass purified water. Dirty water. Glass pitcher and surgical tubing. Mushroom cloud. Nuka-Lurk sushi. There's Nuka-Lurks in this game? I don't remember them. Squeezins, I remember that. Out of this world pie. On account of course. Alien squid food and alien worm food. And flour. Rocket. Which was the one that slowed down time in this game? Might be good to have just as like an oh shit button. Huh. It was not jet, it was something else. Was it rocket? I don't think so. Maybe you can't manufacture it yourself. Rushing water plus 50% attack speed. Yeah, this was really good. Okay. Now the snakebite tourniquet. Automatic use. Requires surgical tubing. We need to be picking up surgical tubing. There's a lot of usage for it. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to remember all this shit. Okay, well at the very least, I'll make some more healing powder because it's very low weight. And some bloatfly sliders. She have anything new or interesting on her? Nah, just the 22. Take a quick sip before we head back. Now, where's Trudy at? Is it quicker to just run over to Trudy or... Nah, quicker to fast travel. We'll do it. Good, good, good. Yeah, why are these lit up in red? Why is that one lit up red now? Let me quick save. Am I going to get attacked if I fast travel to it? Is that the idea? Yeah, why is that red? Weird. The hell does it mean? I haven't a clue. Alright, we'll fast travel back down. Okay, let's do a quick save. So Trudy should be in here then. Oh.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Whoa,
What
Joe
do you
Cobb.
want?
What was that you said about Ringo? What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland? What was that you said?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
Let's say I help you take over this town. This area is your territory? What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland? This area is yours?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
Oh my god. What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
I got shot in the head. I was just curious. Speech 1620. I was just curious.
Like I said, mind your own damn business.
Oh, okay. What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
War never changes, like they say. You know what I mean? You ever hear that one? Do you know anything about the dam? Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
Okay, what do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Tell me about the NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Okay. Well, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Hello, Trudy.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I guess maybe Tale of Two Wastelands or Jsawyer mod made it to where that interaction right there with Joe Cobb and Trudy doesn't pop off until after you resolve things with Sunny Smiles or you close out the tutorial. Huh. Which I guess is fair enough because you do, like, it does overwhelm you a bit at the start because immediately Sunny Smiles tries to engage you with conversation, then immediately after that, no, doesn't. That shit pops off with Trudy and Joe. Show me what you have for sale. I overheard your argument. What was all that about? I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them? Do you know the robot that rescued me? Here, we'll start from the top, except for sale. I overheard your argument. What was all that about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is Ringo now? What are you gonna do? It's odd that Cobb wasn't able to find Ringo. The town's not that big. Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it? Where is Ringo?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Well, why not just kill Cobb?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Fair enough. What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
All right, well, never mind. I want to talk about something else.
All right.
Let's see. So what happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more? What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
So who was that man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
I wonder, do you think the Legion would absorb the powder gangers if they take over? In fact, does that happen if you go with their ending? I'm trying to track, because yeah, the Legion is comprised of former slaves, right? Like, the powder gangers are slaves in all but name. You know, like, the NCR hauled them out here to do work as prisoners for either, like, little to probably no pay. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going? I don't care about your radio. Where did those guys go? Also, of course, like what's her name was saying earlier, there's nothing new about it, right? Right? We do that today, right? We have prisoners who do work for free or little pay, right? We do that, you know? Okay. Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why's that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Well, shit, Trudy, tell me where all the creatures are that cry when you shoot them. where are all those? I want to shoot at the ones that get real sad when that happens. So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
You want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Looks fine on the outside, but probably something broke on the insides. Trudy, that's going around. That's going around, Trudy. All right. Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Well, what does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Okay. Well, never mind. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Okay. This is one of the things I really enjoy about New Vegas is how mindful it is. Especially, you know, being a game of where war is a central topic, where conflict is at the heart of it. It's very mindful of like supply lines and where resources are coming and going and who is using them and where they need to get these things from. This will come up a whole lot with like sulfur mines, gravel pits. You'll see like what these gravel pits are being used for. They're filling bags for the NCR and all of that. It's very cool. It's amazing how much attention is paid to it. And for good reason, because when you pay that close of attention to the exchange of resources like this, it makes spinning up and writing side quests super easy, and it makes it to where when you go and write and flesh out those side quests, you're also like, whether you mean to or not, you're contributing to like the world building of the area. You know, it makes it a lot simpler. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Okay. Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
All right, let me see what you got.
Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
Honey mesquite pod. Should I buy it? I don't think I'm that desperate for it. Yeah, I think I'm okay. All right, I gotta go.
Be careful out there.
Okay, well, I think that's as good a place as any to call it for now. When next we return, well, our adventures in the Mojave Wasteland continue. As Courier 6, we've got a radio over here to check out. I don't know if we'll be able to eke our repair up enough, though. We got a magazine, but I don't know if that's going to cut it. We may need something to buff up our int temporarily or some such, which I don't even know if we got that. So it may be a problem that goes unresolved, but we'll see. We'll see. At the very least, we got the whole situation with Ringo to sort out and check out. Anyhow, until next time, please take care of each other.